Hey, my wandering, pondering friends. So I'm here today to talk about relay races. Now, I know this isn't exactly weather for a relay race, but it has to do with Rule 14. So Rule 14 is when you hand something off, hand it off as if you're in a relay race. That's the idea that we don't just throw things over the wall, or we just don't drop things. If we're working on a project with a team or something where we have to pass off a project, a task, whatever it is, we want to make sure that the other person has it before we let go of it, much like we do when we pass the baton in a relay race. So there's a few things we want to remember to make sure that this goes seamless, this handoff. First, you got to plan for it. Right? It's best to figure out that there's the possibility of handing off work before you actually have to do that. Right? Especially if you're in the middle of a crisis, the last thing you need to do is to stop to figure out, well, wait, what do we do now? You also want to communicate through this, right? If you've ever seen a relay race, you'll watch people do things like the person with the baton will call hand or baton or reach, something to indicate to the other person that they need to reach back to get the baton. And that also means part of the other side of that communication is the other person has to be listening. One of the things that helps with this is that both parties are moving, both the person handing things off and the person picking things up. And that means the person that's picking things up has to get up to speed. You don't want the handoff to happen at a standstill. You don't want the person that's dropping it off or handing it off to stop completely. So if you're wondering where I am today, I'm at Stair Park in Vestal, New York. It's a neighborhood park, part of the town of Vestal park system. It's a nice little park here. Behind me over here, we have a playground. If you got little ones, this is a great place. I mentioned on my website. If you want to bring them, small people here, to play in the creek. Lots of different places here. Just be careful of a few places where it drops off kind of quick. But a lovely little place here. It's also got a little bit of a trail system, but I even hesitate to call it that. But better, it's connected over to the BU Nature Preserve. So if you just cross the bridge that you see as you first drive in, that will take you across a little neighborhood area and onto one of the trails for the Binghamton Nature Preserve. Guess who I realized that, especially in retirement, I hand things off to more than anyone else? Myself. And so that's where I'm trying to do more with things in terms of writing down stuff I would need to know, be kind to future Bill. So how do you deal with handing work off? Do you have any good stories about that? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear about it. I hope you have a great day. I hope all the things that you work on get handed off smoothly, whether it's to yourself or to someone else. Thanks again, and we'll talk again later. Bye now.